Yep, it's that time again. Late night because I finished my night chores early. My cold improved about, I'm going to say 85%. But I still have a bit of a, I'm pretty sure I might get those awful boogery coughs because I feel it in the back of my throat. It's like, you know. And so my voice is not 100%. Not that it ever has been, but let's just scoot on down. I thought this would not be too bad, but I guess I can put it back here and work on the thing I'm going to be working on, whatever the thing is. Because I like using words, and things. Anyway, how you been? Me, not so hot. As I mentioned off and on, I had a bad cold. And it sucks. I hate it. I haven't, well, to my credit, I haven't had this cold, kind of stubborn cold for a long while. And it was actually a good thing I did not go on Wednesday because I felt like shit. And it was not very. Yeah, this cold's weird. Usually when I get a cold, it doesn't linger or get as stubborn. But it got to the point where I have like a bad headache. It lasted from last night till late afternoon today. It's gonna turn into tomorrow in like 1 minute, if not less. Um, yeah, it was really annoying. I was like, "What the hell is this? I never had headaches this long. What the fuck?" And please don't do like those whole, "Oh, you're a licensed professional now." Well, pretend licensed professional to diagnose whatever the heck I have. It's gone now. I took some pain medicine for the heads, and it's a lot better now. After I fell asleep by accident, then it was good. Um, but I was a little lightheaded earlier because, well, while there's no more pain in the head, I'm like, oh, I'm kind of tired. But I had to take care of some things, and as I moved around a little bit more, it's not too bad. But I was behind on garbage, I was behind on dinner, I was behind on the things, so I couldn't really take a nap. But I did take a nap a lot yesterday and earlier today, so, well, now it's yesterday, so it's not too bad, I suppose. Oh, it's kind of ugly. And if you're wondering what I'm making those tiny Shy Guys from one of the Super Mario Brothers series because I don't see them a lot. I remember seeing them, I think, in Super Mario Brothers 2, wondering what the hell what are those? They're cute, but what are they? And I might change the color a bit. I'm not going to do the everyone does classics. I tend to go the other direction just because I guess that's my gimmick, I suppose. Even though it's not very popular, I still try to do. And I'm gonna use purple because that's what I do. Okay, so this is a little off. And plus, when I draw flat, it's at a weird angle. So while it may look normal, sometimes when I look back, like, what the fuck? The depth, the perception makes me look like I don't know how to draw. And plus, I have to draw differently than what I used to when I was young and single, I guess. And because I had a lot of time to draw. And so I would take a long while and sometimes not, well, I would eat, just I'd be snacking in the process. But then um, I definitely drew a lot more when I was younger, but not as fancy as some of these prodigies I see nowadays online. At most, maybe. No, I didn't really do too much. I tried to just do original characters, and back then it seemed cool. Now I'm like, oh gosh, where's that fire pit? But now I'm like, do I want to keep them? Answer is probably no. But at the same time, I don't know. I don't like looking at my old work. Only the ones that I still think that are very good, which is not a lot, then I give those a pass. But for the most part, I really don't like my old work. It's like, but I feel bad because the stuff I based it on was mostly on like comics like Weapon Zero, not Weapon X, Weapon Zero from Top Cow or Image Comics or some other. But then I don't know. I just carbon copied and just put my characters on it. That's all we did as kids. It's okay to admit that. Oh, sorry, I'm like a little bit off center. But then, oh no, I haven't done. I don't think I've done any Weapon Zero cards yet, so I might actually get on that. But I have to look through the comics to pick which ones I can use. There's actually several, but I didn't notice some of the characters. She's a minor and she's dressed super scantily clad, so I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't put that one. Well, maybe some would approve, but I'm like, yeah, let's not. So I'll probably put like the older women on there. Or cut. Oh no, no, she was okay in the last. I'm thinking the last issue. She was fully clothed. And so I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I can work with that. She was still alive in the last episode. Last issue, I think. But yeah, I was looking at some comic books off and on when I can, and I'm like, oh, I should make some of Weapon Zero. That was a lot of fun to read, or at least look at the art. I was definitely more into looking at the art rather than what the heck? Why does the face look so much smaller on my card, but on the reference, see, I'm like, ugh. Okay, so I think this kind of messed me up a bit, so I gotta make it shorter. Okay, make your torso shorter so you're just a stumpy stumps. Good to know. And I know some part is off, so this is the downside about working on cards. You're gonna have certain areas cut off, and it's not gonna be perfect. If you do have perfection in your tiny art, I am jealous, and I admire you, but I am jealous. So it's okay. It's okay. Well, for those of you not familiar, I don't seek out perfection in card art. This is like visual aids to remind me to make larger projects in the near future or put them on other projects. Yeah, bear in mind I'm gonna have some background noise. Okay, so this part's a little off too. So I have to keep looking at this stuff. I don't know how people with they insist that if you do that you need to do this based on your memory. I don't trust my memory. If you do, that's great. I have a candy cut in my mouth. And then, but if you don't, it's okay to get references, okay? Okay, okay. Because I don't know who's touting around that it's not, you're not allowed to use references. I'm like, you need to shut your mouth. Stop spouting weird nonsense and just let them, people do what they want. As long as they, they obviously credit, I just say it's for fun and practice. I'm not selling this at all. Okay, these are kind of Maybe I should make this a little bigger because it's kind of bothering me. So this happens a lot. I'm like, ugh. And I do have a grace period where I can fix this with ink and also, oh, sugar lumpies, with ink or acrylic paint. Because sometimes I will mess the hell up. And sometimes I mess up even further. But I hide my mistakes with acrylic paint. That's okay. That's why I do acrylic paint a lot. You can hide your mistakes pretty well. But of course, don't do too much mistakes. If you do, you're going to have some lumpy, chunky surface area and a very chunky card. So just bear that in mind when you use acrylic paint to hide your mistakes. I'm going to say like maybe two more chances you have, and then if not, you might have to not use that anymore. Okay. I don't like how this is turning out. I don't know why it looks weird. I'm trying to see, where did I mess up? Uh, I don't know. I know this got cut off, but I accept that. I don't know. It looks like a boob. It's not a boob, I swear. Maybe this looks kind of weird. Maybe it's supposed to be up here. Ow. This candy keeps going up my teeth. I think because I'm talking. Get out. All right. So next part, inking. Right. Oh, I bought some pens from Amazon, and they have all of them this time. Isn't that great? It's nice to have all of your pens and not missing like 10, 9 out of 10 or some other. Only thing is oh no, oh, this one's okay. All right, so if you don't like lines, too bad. Any of you out there that are young, are you ready for school? And I don't mean like just kids, if they're still the college, if you still go to college or high school, or if you're a teacher. I'm pretty sure parents are more than happy to put their kids back in school. Me, it's okay, and also, and I think they're going to be having the background noise. And can you kind of see or listen why I am unusually loud? That's what I got to compete with. I mean that with love. I'm pretty sure I do. Um, okay. Sometimes I do color this, sometimes I don't. Depends on how much time I have. Okay. And for those of you tuning in, thank you so much. I do know that even though I go in the morning, like 1 hour's left of morning, it's not good enough. But I am aware that people watch in other countries, and so I try to take that into account. But there's no guarantee this is a consistent sort of thing where I'm on like Thursday slash Friday. Friday slash Saturday is more probable, but that's if I don't go anywhere. Um, but for now, I don't mind the late night sessions, but that's also if I finished my night chores of washing dishes, putting things away, making lunch, and all that stuff. Yeah, I do that now. Gone are the days where I had to make my own lunch, and I was in second grade. I think I started in second grade making my own lunch because everyone's all busy. I, everyone was much older than me, and then they kind of just she can take care of herself. I'm like, oh, thank you. And so I would make my own lunch, iron my own clothes. Thankfully, it's a school uniform, not free dress. And yeah, I was already doing that as young as 7/8 years old because I didn't want to be a burden. Funny enough, it trains you to be more self-reliant. You don't have to go, can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? Where is this? Where is this? Where is that? 9 out of 10 times, I will not be like that when I have to ask for help. Usually, I try to go, okay, can I do this myself? And this also includes in art. But then it turns out if I can't, I will try to do some research. I may look for, okay, other alternative. I will exhaust every possibility. And if it totally looks like I cannot do this on my own, or whatever outside sources I have do not work, then I will seek out help. I will definitely exhaust everything to make sure I definitely need help because I hate talking to people or seeking out help when I. And then sometimes I try to find the answer and I can't find it. And then when I ask the person, hey, can you help me with this? Finally, after much nervousness. And then they tell me the most basic ass answer. And I'm like, oh. And then womp womp. I feel so dumb. But I still thank them. And then I like mentally go and like, oh, you ninny, you dork, you couldn't figure this out yourself. Yes, I could not. And it sounds so simple coming from that person. But then when you're like bashing your brain in, like, oh, how do I do this? How do I do that? And then, oh my God. I don't know if you guys have that, but I get like that, pissing me off. I try to improve, but I do for sure. I don't like asking too much for help because everyone's got stuff to do, and so I just try to exhaust every possibility of how to solve what problem. But some people don't mind asking at all. But I think it depends on the situation. Like if you're a tourist, that's totally fine. Like it's your first time at a place, that's totally fine. And there's people that, look like they will help you 80% of the time. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't know why this looks like a bra. I'm sorry. Like they're holding something up. I'm sorry. Okay, maybe I did this too big. Okay, I think that is the case. Sorry, like, okay, I guess. And I gotta put my big old head over. I also have to test whether or not this, oh, excuse me, can withstand paint, because sometimes some of the micron ink will bleed and run off when you start painting on it. I think. Excuse me, sir. Can you rickroll quietly, please? Thank you. All right. See, I try to be patient, but patience wears thin the older you get, fun fact. But it's especially challenging when you have family. But I mean that with love, I swear. But off camera, I'm about the same. It's like, oh, rage a hall. No, I don't do that. I'm too tired to be rage a hall. It takes a lot out of me to resort to rage a hall stage. Oh gosh, I'm like so. Okay, I see. I did it wrong. That's why I'm like, you have. See, this is why I'm not good at drawing simplified characters. So this is technically a challenge for me. Funny enough, I can't draw simplified characters. This is proof. I'm like, what the heck? I guess I could try to draw Hello Kitty as another, but I don't care for Hello Kitty. That's the problem. I think if I draw her during the time I liked her, like in the 80s or early 90s, then that is the exception. Otherwise, I don't really draw Hello Kitty that much. Oh, well, maybe Hawaii. I don't the Hawaii version, I don't mind. Other than that, I don't really draw the mainstream characters too much unless there's a reason for me to like them. Or if my kid likes them. There's also that. He did have a phase. It was a very cute phase. But it ended as soon as it started. It was so fast. And I was like, oh gosh. Yeah, I'm not the only one sick. Well, mine is not as obvious, but I still feel it at times. It's like, it sucks when you don't look sick, but you feel it. Or, yeah, I have that problem. I think the only other option is, I mean, only other possibility is when I can't get out of bed. Like, it's that bad. So, ew. Abomination. Okay, so now the grace period of trying to fix whatever the heck I did. Okay, so I said I was going to do purple, right? Okay, so I gotta mix these. Oh god, I gotta mix paints. Ugh. Shoes are. Goodness gracious on a cracker. I'm gonna switch up things because it's like kind of ugly. It's kind of ugly. And I don't want to make totally black, so there's that. But I need black for the eye holes because it has no soul. Well, I don't know. I don't know the lore about this stuff. I just see it and I'm like, oh, let's just draw and see what happens. I don't have to go Wikipedia-esque research on these things. It's very surface level when I do this stuff. Where's my black paint, dang it? Okay, sorry. Alright. And I put my paint thingamajig. Congratulations. Now be quiet. Well, aside from my family being loud, I did live in a place that was loud, and if you don't talk as loud as they do, you will not be heard. And so I have to speak for yourself. Both of you should go to sleep. I should be going to sleep, but as long as they're on there, I cannot. Hey? What can I talk about? Let me think. I begrudgingly installed Threads again, but I'm not going to be super looking on there as much. It also helps if I turn off the notifications, because my god, I receive too many notifications from there. But like looking on there once in a while is okay, but most time, it's very reminiscent to Twitter/X, whatever the heck it's called now, Ramalama Ding Dong. I wouldn't mind if Twitter turned into Ramalama Ding Dong. But yeah, what is this crap? The Whenever I click on Threads, just some schmuck starts fear mongering for the sake of clickbaits. That really irks the hell out of me. Like, don't do that crap. I think those kinds of people should get banned. Wasting people's time to look at their stupid post, and then turns out it's based on nothing. It's just because I want my stuff to be looked at, and it works and pisses me off. So I think also that's why I uninstalled it when I came back from China. I was like, I'm not putting that back on there. But then later on, I think I had some followers from Threads, and I kind of felt bad. I don't really interact with them too much, but I still felt bad, so I installed it later this yesterday. But I'm not going to be super active on there. Because I think if for me to be popular there, I have to comment on other people's stuff, and I don't want to do that because barely anyone comments on mine. So I'm like, why should I give a crap if no one gives a crap back? I think I have to think that way. Otherwise, I will be expecting too much and not getting much back. Oh, this purple's not too bad. Oh, I guess I can talk about why I got sick. I got nothing else to talk about. Basically, fishing for 3 times in a row. The first 2 times we got away with it pretty okay because it's been windy and ugly and gross here. Meanwhile, the other rest of the states are roasting alive. It's not. It's not here. Only this week. Excuse me. It's going into the 70s. Yeah. And even the 70s, it's cold and windy, like near early evening. Yeah, there's your neighbor.
Your little cat.
Not my cat. I don't have a cat. Oh no, my throat's getting itchy.
I like the striped bass because they taste so good.
Yes, thank you. But you can't eat that too much. You already know why.
Because I just ate
So, don't talk too much to me, please. I know. You have so much to say. It's just when you talk and then I listen to you, then I go back to what I say, I'm going to forget. Behold my old age, working its finest of the finest in my brain. Now I forgot what I was talking about. Thank you. Okay, so what the heck was I talking about? I'm going to be rewatching this, and then I'll see what I was talking about. I'll be like, oh, chicken nugget. It's hard to not swear sometimes, especially nowadays. I try not to swear, but it does pop out. Yeah. But I don't like people who don't swear and think they're better than everyone else. I'm like, shut up. No, you ain't. Like, just don't make it like too much. It's your an identity. And then it gets kind of stupid. Oh right. Yeah, fishing. The first two times were really annoying. Last one was actually pretty good because I did catch some things, but this time I didn't catch crab. I'm pretty sure some people caught on, and they started getting crabs too. And I think some of them were catching Dungeness, and they're not supposed to catch Dungeness because it's $1,000 per crab if you catch them incorrectly and stuff. They have to be in season and in open water. Yeah, I know. Why do I know these things? And I do art stuff. I don't know. Oh, hey. How is you?
My dad didn't catch any fish at the ocean beach.
No, he did not.
How?
I don't know, but I don't want to do that ever again. Like, if he wants to try that, I'm going to play dead at home. And just look like a cockroach.
And my dad didn't let me eat white cocoa because they have heavy metal inside.
Yeah, even if you catch some of the fish here, they may have some heavy metals. They do have a guideline, but some people don't listen and eat it anyway, so eat at your own risk. And certain class of people, dare I say, women, children, elderly, we have to be careful when we put that stuff.
Chemicals.
Oh, hi again. I saw you. Are you familiar?
Chemicals like mercury or PCBs might be very harmful to unborn babies and children.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no PCBs for you. No PCBs for me either. If they taste like Jello, well, don't eat it anyway. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have something here. Can I make this a different color? Probably not. Excuse me, sir. I know you like to show off on my live streams, but please be quiet. I mean that with love. How you been over there? I am just doing whatever this is. Well, I wonder if I can buy one of these as a keychain and custom paint it. That would be kind of cute. Probably. I do have one of Wario. I only bought him because he has a big butt. That's the only reason why I bought him. And then there was someone at a candy store. He saw my keychain. And then he was trying to. He complimented me, and then later on he caught up with me and started quizzing me about um, Wario lore and Waluigi, I think that guy's name was. And I'm like, dude, I don't know. I didn't want to admit that I only got this character because he has a big butt. It doesn't. It sounds funny when I say I admit it out of my own volition, but when you have to say that in literal public, you'll sound like a dumbass. I know, I know. See, I have someone to correct me. But yeah, I didn't want to admit that, so I said, "Oh, I remember playing it," and I kind of forgot. It's been a while, but actually, I never played this game. I never played any game with Wario or Waluigi in my entire freaking life. Yeah, it's fine. It's just
That's a white croaker.
oh, thank you. And so I never played it. I heard of it, and he was kind of a gimmicky little character, and he was kind of funny. I kind of wonder how come my brothers never played that game, but he was funny. I just never really. I only played whatever my siblings played, and they didn't really care for Wario, I think, or they did a little with Game Boy. I'm pretty sure Game Boy they had at least one, and then I don't know what happened to it. Oh my gosh. Is it lame to admit I'm already tired after painting? Answer is yes. Especially if it's this tater tot. My gosh, this purple tater tot. Actually, if I did this in different colors, that'd be hella cute. I'll think about it. Okay, so Okay, and it's not totally pure white of a mask. It's like an off-white. Okay, good to know. And shoes, I don't like that it's blue.
And I also climbed the entire full
I could make it brown, actually. That's not... This is too dark.
This is the tall mountain.
Oh, you sure that's not your feet?
Maybe that's the full mountain, I think.
Okie dokie. Doink.
Oh, the mountain collapsed.
Collapsed. Not collap.
Me
It sounds like clap. I used to be an English teacher, fun fact, and I have to correct everybody, and it sucks. I hate being that person.
And my dad causes a lot of trouble when he was a child.
Yeah.
And my dad's parents beat my dad up because when he's a child he caused so many trouble. And that he fakes that, and he fakes sick.
He pretended he was sick so he'd skip school.
Yes.
Yeah, don't do that. I can tell.
That can make your parents beat you up if you do that.
Don't say that. Well, now, back then in the 80s, yeah, you can do that kind of stuff. But now, I don't know. It's a different time now. You do that stuff. Ugh. People start screaming and crying about that stuff. But then, yeah, they don't discipline their kid. You see what happens to them as adults now. Yeah, that's what you get. You don't do it properly, that's what you get. Thankfully, my kid is surprisingly a good boy. He may be a little bratty at times, but compared to other kids I've seen, I'll take my kid. Oh my goodness gracious.
I'm behaving the most.
I know, right?
I behave the most than Dad.
Yes, please don't be too much like that, please.
What if I punch her like this?
Oh, no, not near my things, please, okay? I already warned you. You're being too much. You're being a little chicken nugget now. Can you kind of see why I forget things pretty fast? I also notice I forget things a lot faster now. This sucks. Like, it's the classic, I need to get eggs in the other room or kitchen, and then I go through the hallway, go in the fridge, stick my stupid head in the fridge and go, what the fuck? Why am I here again? And then I come back with a bowl. And I'm like, wait, that's not what I want. What the fuck? I wish this was like, oh, ha, 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 this is funny. This could be on a video. No, this is embarrassing. I don't admit that stuff. But they have a whole bunch of people my age admitting that on freaking Reels and TikTok and stuff. I'm like, that's not cute. That's embarrassing. Some things I don't mind admitting, but there's some things you don't have to record that. You really don't have to record that. But attention is attention, I suppose. Oh, that's the baby?
My doll.
Oh, I'm a grandma now? I don't want to be grandma anytime soon, please. It's a toy, okay? Calm down. It's the classic, put the toy inside your shirt and now you have a baby. Did I do that? I think I did that with basketballs and just ran around like an idiot. I don't know. I think I was at your Lolo's clinic. That's Grandpa in Tagalog, in a respected manner. And so I think I did that with basketballs.
And my dad has pushed a stick into a children's eye.
I wonder about your dad sometimes. I was like, what kind of stories are you telling your kid? Think I'm a weirdo? What is that? But anyway, yeah. I don't know. I guess weirdos attract weirdos. Why does that sound messed up? I mean, there's normal weirdos, and then, oh, what is that? Because I know some people, they say they're weirdos and then they just really try so hard to be unique. I don't want to do, I'm not like that at all. If anything, I don't want to draw attention to myself. But sometimes I just attract attention at random. And it's usually from old people. See, already it's starting to go into the boring category. But they tell me their life story. And I'm like, okay, yeah. Smile and nod. Make sure they're not crazy. Okay. But then they just tell me their life story and this and that and where they live. Like, yeah, they'll tell me where they live, or at least the district they live in. And I'm familiar with that area. And then they'll just keep talking, or they'll start talking to me and complaining about, the, what is it? How shitty the parking is here. I'm like, yeah, I know, right? And then smile and nod. Like, yeah, I have to walk 2 to 3 blocks where my son lives. I'm like, oh shit, that's horrible. I'm sorry. And then like, okay, thanks for letting me know if this is a parking area. That's good enough. Yeah, no problem. That's the kind of people that talk to me. People my age don't really talk to me. Younger people, in real life, probably not. I kind of just, I don't like people in real life. But online is okay, I guess. Uh, Most times anyway. But yeah, uh, children sometimes talk to me, but usually at a playground if I'm with my kid, and then they were like trying to talk to my kid. My kid doesn't talk back, and they're like, "Oh, what's your kid like?" I'm like, he likes things." Or they'll start venting about their siblings, which I think is kind of funny,
Right now I
especially if
like
they have sisters. And they're like, "Oh, my sister's so annoying." Like, I hear ya. Okay.
right now I like trains in Minecraft and Roblox, but well, some trains can be deleted by other players if they want to trick me.
Oh, really?
Some players can make you not win if they wanted to torture you down a steep water. Yeah,
Okay. So yeah, I was supposed to be talking about why I'm sick, and it's because fishing, and that's about
that
it.
is.
Hey, that's my. What did I tell you about my things? Put them back, please. Okay. You know how Mama is about her things. I've warned you before. Put it back. You already messed up several of my toys already, and I am not very happy about that because some of them are not for sale anymore. Fun fact, you guys. He messed up some of my toys. Stuffed animals, weirdos. And he messed them up, and I thought, oh, I can just buy them on eBay. They don't have them anymore. What the fuck?
Spite.
Even the official website, they don't have it anymore. That's why I'm like, don't touch my things. Okay, okay, so this is brown. Oh no. Oh,
I was
I
listening.
managed to watch Nudja 2. It's pretty good. Well, certain areas was pretty neat, but like if you compare it to Disney and Pixar, dare I say, it is quite refreshing to actually see effort and not those weird little things that they've been doing with their character designs. It's pretty cool. I still like the first one first more a little more for some whatever reason, but the second one was okay. I think it's because it's too long. It's like over 2 hours. I was like, oh, it is kind of long. But it was pretty good. It did have a few parts where it tugs at the heartstrings, and they get kind of violent. Like they'll show blood and dead bodies. A lot of dead bodies,
That's
actually.
the flaw.
I'll just say, oh, thank you. And so they would do things I'm pretty sure Disney would not dare to do in this day and age. But yeah, they'll do it. So I was like, while I was like, oh, okay, they made such a big like, oh, it's the most amazing, most um, groundbreaking movie. Yeah, it's alright. But I did like it a lot more than what I've been seeing Disney churn out recently. So it was a nice break from seeing the monotonous, recycled, ongoing sludge that we've been seeing over here, unfortunately. I mean, fortunately. And then they also have some other movies too, and I was looking into that. Um, so yeah, and yeah, they're all pretty well done. They have different stories, and it's nice to see different stories from other cultures. Hello, Disney, because like we can. And how many remakes do we even need? I swear, like remakes of remakes, stories upon stories of the same main story. I'm sick of it. Can you do something else? Answer is no, because money and people don't like new things. The actuality is we do like new things, but some people, I just remembered. Sometimes on Insta they talk about I watch people who keep an eye out on snacks from main fast food chains like McDonald's, KFC, Pizza Hut, Burger King or whatever, and then they have releases of limited order. Excuse me, sir. I already warned you. Or you go in the other room, please. Okay? Don't make me mad. I shoot. I don't want to be mad. Shoot. I want to be nice. But you're pushing it. So anyway, my God, the things I have to deal with. Anyway, um, so when I follow certain accounts where they keep track of international snacks from fast food chains like from Burger King, KFC, McDonald's, and there are things they will never dare to try here, and that is so disappointing because, hey man, I tried Chinese McDonald's, it's freaking good. And I tried Chinese Pizza Hut, it's freaking amazing. It's considered gourmet over there. That's how amazing it is. And they eat pizza with a knife and fork, you guys. I wish I was joking. And then they looked at us weird when we ate with our hands, but I didn't give a crap because ting budong. Anyway, um, there was a feature on one of their accounts about strawberry mochi. I forgot which. It might be McDonald's or KFC, one of those two. Lord have mercy, help me. And then it was strawberry mochi as a, like a little side order dessert sort of thing. And then I checked the comments and I can tell they're American. They're like, ew, they have red 40. I would never try that. That looks stupid. Ugh, I would never eat that. Can you kind of see why we don't try new things here? These are the kinds of jerks that like sour cream and onion, 10 types of cheese, and they all taste the same. Or, they like barbecue flavor, or they eat bacon on. Bacon is a culinary uh the what is I don't know, my brain's hella tired. It's already 12:40. Like it's the ultimate secret to everything is bacon on everything. Like, oh my god. And this is why we can't have nice things here. It's people like that. They're the ones speaking for everyone else who wants to try new things. And then people these companies take it serious like, "Oh, I guess you don't want to try something new like kiwi smoothie from McDonald's." I saw that. It looks amazing. I didn't try cuz I was in a rush. Um Salisbury burger from Burger King in China. And that was at a train station. Okay. Um Teriyaki pineapple burger. I think that might have been McDonald's or Deco's. And even their knockoff versions of fast food chains also tasted good. They even have like those rice patty burgers. Well, that one's kind of messy, but I was like, at least they're trying. Or ice cream floats from KFC and egg tarts also from KFC. We don't have that here. It'd be nice to try. No, people here don't like change. It's so depressing. Like, try something new. Even like snacks, like minty blueberry potato chips, limited edition. I ate that. It's hella good. Cucumber chips. Oh, I think cucumber chips are coming here, but they had a cool minty version from Lay's potato chips. It's pretty nice. Okay. Like cheese and lobster flavor. Peach Fanta, watermelon Fanta. Well, I think we have watermelon here too, but like there's so many. Even pear soda, like flavors we have here, we don't utilize it in snacks. It's so weird. Like, why don't we do that? I could never understand that, especially when I came back here. It's like the same sour cream and onion cheese and barbecue sauce flavor. Like, oh my goodness gracious. I don't want to be a snob, but my God, we can try. But then people don't want to try it. I mean, I think recently they do have new flavors out for chips at least, and I think Reese's peanut butter, but it's like peanut butter jelly, strawberry jelly, grape jelly, And then they had, I was telling someone about the ice cream sundae, A&R root cream soda. I think it's A&R. That was actually pretty good. So we're getting there, but it's at such a slow pace. So I'm like, I want to like American snacks, but sometimes I'm like, the creativity is severely lacking help. But we do have some things at least, and we do have some Asian things coming in, so we're not totally out of the loop. But that stuff probably was probably there like 10 years ago. And yes, I'm not kidding when they're freaking futuristic over there. It's pretty insane. We are severely brainwashed. Oh my gosh. And you see these clowns saying how we're number one, we're number one. Go to another country, especially an Asian country, and see how it is. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. They already have proof on vlogs from these countries. There's so much, but people just refuse. Anyway, I know. And then I'll probably be accused, oh, you're brainwashed too. Oh my gosh. It never ends. Because sometimes when you try to say your opinion and people try to just shut you down. Yeah, that's another thing about internet nowadays. People do that. And it's even funnier when they never even left the country. That's even worse, I think. If you left the country, I'm like, okay, I get you. But now you haven't even left your freaking town. Okay, I don't know anymore. Get away from me. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, sorry I rant a lot in my things, but sometimes it's just how it is online. Nothing but rants. Anything from YouTube, I remember some YouTuber in South Korea. I don't know. He had something going on. I don't pay attention because I don't like his face. It's like, ugh. I'm pretty sure we may know who that is. The one that is in South Korea causing a ruckus, and they did not tolerate that. I don't feel bad for that at all. I don't know why influencers are being like this now. That's why I don't follow influencers. I'm like, stupid. And I do notice that a lot, like the Reddit AI stories or whatever. I listen to it as background noise just to see if there's anything different. I'm at that stage in my YouTube watching thing. Yes, the cats in Dandong. Um, you made me forget again. Oh my gosh. Stop, please, okay? I hate forgetting things. It's embarrassing. I don't sound my age until I start forgetting things. Like, oh, yeah, yep, you are that age. Okay, let me see. I'm not kidding when I say I forgot. I fudging forgot. Ugh, so annoying. I should use another color than brown, but I don't know yet. The original color for these shoes are blue, but it just seems a little bit much. Unless I do maybe a dark blue than the one that they have. I don't know yet. It's 48 minutes. Man, I've been yammering about nothing. Once again, thank you so much for dropping on here and actually sticking around longer than 2 seconds. I always appreciate it. I remembered some. Yeah, I don't have notes, so I'm like trying to remember at the back of my head what the heck I'm supposed to talk about. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm unprepared. I know, but welcome to real life where you don't have a script. So I try to be as natural as possible, and that's just me making stuff up to hide my mistakes, and that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. But I think it trains me a bit more when I do these sorts of things to actually open my mouth to talk. And oh my gosh, I have tissue down here. Let me see here. I think I need a dark yellow for the belt buckle. This whole time I've only been work. This is 48 hours. I mean minutes. Sorry. I can tell time. I swear. Anyway, um, anything YouTube related? Oh right, that stupid thing about that government ID thing that you had to notify whatever. I was bracing myself for that on Tuesday. I think I mentioned before in the early live stream on earlier this week. And then I waited. I'm up late, so I waited past midnight, see what happens if I get any stupid notification about that crap. I didn't get anything. I got nothing. So I think they do mention like they use their AI whatever system to check your history, your view, your what you watch on your video accounts in your account. I mean, and then they if they see anything that looks like a lot of children related things, they need to verify you are an adult. I didn't get that. I think it's the equivalent of being carded at the liquor store and they know you're old by how you look. And well, they don't know how I look, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I don't want to deal with that crap. I don't want to show my government ID or whatever or credit. I didn't know you have to show your credit card either. I was like, oh, ew, ew, don't touch my stuff. Especially with everyone saying, like, a lot of apps are saying, I got hacked, this got hacked, we got hacked, and you want this on your app too, on your website too. Oh my god, hell no. That's why I was kind of bracing myself, like, oh, maybe I should be careful. But I guess the content I watch in my history is considered adult. What do I mean? Oh, I watch a bunch of true crime stuff. I watch those stupid Reddit stories that have adult situations. It ain't like that. It's just stupid shit. It, what else is there? I do watch. They also included animation. They said that's considered childish, or for children. But then anime from the 80s, especially and 90s. Oh no, no, that ain't. So whatever I was watching, I did not get that notification. So I was like, oh, thank God. I don't want to deal with that crap. I don't know how long that'll last though. I don't want to like watch one thing. Guess what? You gotta verify. Like, oh shit, no. So yeah, there was that. And then I got sick. So yeah, I think Wednesday I didn't feel very well. I did push on through, but I think it lasted the last that 2 nights ago into this morning where I had like a shitty headache. And so yeah, and then I think on Wednesday I also just generally just felt like crap. So it was a good thing I went early on Tuesday. Then I ended up resting a lot on Wednesday, which is good. And then today, oh no, Thursday. Oh my gosh, this time is making me tired. Um, I had to rest a bit more and take some more medicine. Then I'm pretty okay, and I sound like this. Okay, so this is ugly. I like how this is like the see. This is proof I can't do simple things. I mean, it's still rough. I can fix it, but just goes to show you. Yeah. Did I finish that one? Like the serious stuff, I do way better on. I swear. But the simple stuff, what the fuck? I should paint this. He's cool looking. I like him. And then this guy here with the purple nipples. Purple nipples. I need to shut up. Oh my god, shut up, lady. Okay, about that. Oh crap, I forgot the color, so that's a problem. So sometimes I may like I want to try this, but I don't have the reference, forgot. So I gotta put it off. And I think hopefully my friend won't see this because she liked this, but I didn't like how this character got his face cut off. I don't remember where I saw this reference, but I'm gonna paint over it because I want to redo it elsewhere, just not on this card. So it was too big to fit on here, and I suck at measuring apparently. Okay. Goodness gracious. So bye, Pooh. I'll see. Oh, yeah, I do paint you sometimes, so you won't be away anytime too long. But my freaking computer wants to not work because it don't like me. Gosh. I'm just glad I don't have that dry cough. I had that yesterday and I didn't like it. And sometimes it's so itchy, like it makes you want to gag. I hate that. It pisses me off. So I try to hold off on do it. Thankfully, I took enough medicine to stop that part anyway. It's still a bit dry, but I don't like coughing, especially if it's like the really dry, gross coughs. I hate it. And then the boogery coughs. I'm like, oh gosh. Because yeah, my voice did sound kind of weird yesterday morning. So I was like, oh, I don't want to be like that. Thankfully, I don't have to deal with customer service over the phone for now. Ugh. Okay, see, so I do have another chance to save this card. I don't throw them away. I don't think I've thrown any card away. Even the card that I got entirely wet, I let it dry. It buckled a tiny bit, but it's not too noticeable, and it's on a drawing. I'm like, I'll let it slide. It's not too bad. If it was on like Onslaught or Claire or D from Vampire Hunter D, I'd be a little bit pissed because I did work a bit harder on those. Otherwise, I'm like, it's okay. So you kind of have to have some level of patience, especially when things don't go your way. But because I think the only reason why I can keep doing the cards is because I'm not super um, strict on the guidelines. And even if I mess up most of the time, it's not that big of a deal. It helps me make the cards so much faster. But I'm pretty sure people have been doing this already. I'm not the first person doing this. No way in hell. But they probably have more creative, artistic ways of doing it. Oh, sorry. But I'm like, I don't give a shit. I just want to make fan art and things I've been meaning to do. And this seriously helped me a lot because there are some characters or things that I haven't drawn either in my entire life or I've been holding back for like decades, literal decades. So that's good to know. So, ugh, this is so ugly. I wasted 48 minutes on this sugar lumpies. Can I do a quick sketch of one more and then call it a day? I think I can. Let me do something more difficult, and you can see there's literal proof of me doing much better with detail. It's annoying. Uh, Not too much detail. I don't have enough time, but something I could kind of sketch. Kind of. Oh my gosh, why is Batman wearing that? When I look at my references, be glad you're not looking at it. Some of them you're gonna be like, why are we friends? I don't know you. That's how bad it is. Don't look at. Okay, I got it crying while holding a fish as a hostage. What? What am I looking at? Okay, there's some guy. There's an alligator. Daria. I already drew Daria. Gintama. Oh, my sweet baby Jesus, help me. I already drew him. Should I do fan service art? Chamber. Oh, I like Chamber. Okay, I'm gonna draw Chamber. I've been meaning to draw this guy. He's so weird. He's like a floating head. I don't know what happened to him, but I liked his old look. Wait, I forgot if he could eat. Okay, so I'll try to do a quick sketch of this, and then if I have time to do line art, that is debatable. But we'll see how it goes. So right now his face looks like a shoehorn, but I swear it'll look better, I swear. Okay. I've been meaning to draw Chamber. See, this is good about these card arts. They help me remember what I've been meaning to draw and I've been putting off for like literal years. Because if I do one drawing, one painting at a time, I mean, I am still doing that. Same time though, I'm like, I should be doing more, and this is what happens. I end up doing way more. Okay, is this correct? It might be. The other thing is, it might be a little off. But again, I always have the grace period. Oh, he has a big nose. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just trying to see where everything goes. Okay, because there's a lot of shadows. So I'm a little confused here. actually the characters with big noses I noticed they have like a lot more character and depth in their personality and their expressions at least. So nothing wrong with certain attributes that are exaggerated a little bit. But some people don't like that. Too bad. Okay. Um, 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 It's looking too big already. The nose threw me off. Oh crap. I mean, I'll try anyway, but no, if it's gonna be messed up, well, gotta commit. Bless you. Yeah, the other thing is I usually don't talk when I draw, just so you know. But me just quietly drawing, it kind of I don't like. I've seen people do that on their live streams. I don't know why it bothers me. I'm just not good at doing that stuff. And then I was suggested a while ago to just put some nice music. I'm like, I don't like the music. I don't like it. The music I like, I'm not allowed to use it because I'll get flagged down or some stupid reason. But then if I do the music that is allowed, I'm like, I don't like this cornball music. Or the ones that do sound nice, but they ask you to pay for them for, licensing fee or some shit. And I'm like, ugh, I have to deal with that. So I was like, I'd rather just listen to nothing then. Oh my gosh. And I guess I listened to that.
How is he so mad?
Yeah, see, this is literal proof that I can only draw detailed things with a lot of ease and to simplify. I don't know why that is. It's not, I swear, this is not a flex. That's why I'm envious of people who do simple things and the detailed stuff. Because I can't do both, but I can and cannot at the same time. It's stupid. But here we are. Okay. And this is here.
Why you supposed to make the
But
black
you can't really see like the power coming out of his chest unless I start coloring it. I don't think I have enough time. It's already an hour. Oh no, it's this mutant guy from one of the X-Men teams, like the teenager sex or teenage to early college age called Generation X. His name is Chamber. And he has like half of his upper torso missing, and I forgot how his power was, but he's just like full of energy and it blew off half of his body. It's kind of weird. But it's kind of hard to tell from here unless I do it in color. But I need the outline first. But yeah, good question though. It's hard to explain it when you're actually asked like, "What is that?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." So it's one of the X Men, Marvel characters. Not I don't know if he ever joined X officially. Probably by now, I think he should be an X Man because this is like when they started releasing Generation X. Okay, so I got something here. I just need some level of shadow going on because I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. Okay. And it looks like an alligator. Oh my gosh. See, like, what the hell? Why these. They don't look like they're drawn from the same person, but I just did this one and then I don't understand. And if people give me a hard time, they can go eat some eggs that been left behind 6 months ago. Okay, I'll do some line art and then I'll call it a day. I will do the rest off camera. Where the heck is my pen? Okay. Yeah, I almost forgot about Chamber. Another character from Generation X that kind of weirded me out was Skin. And he looks like a gray nutsack. That's how they drew him hella wrinkly. I was like, oh man. I mean, I think he could mold himself to look good, but it doesn't last very long. It was so weird. But they had some interesting powers. I can admit that. Like Husk, she would turn into different elements if she ripped her skin. I was like, oh, okay. But I'm super behind. I don't know if they still have Generation X. Probably not. I think they should be like super duper ancestral X-Men by now. I don't know. I'm hella behind. I haven't read that stuff in a long time. I don't even keep track of the movies.
It's not bad.
Okay, I got something. Ah, thanks for the concern. I actually mean that. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, that's a thing here. Daytime is a lot worse. Now it's pretty good. I think the first time I tried at nighttime, the most was 63 people. I don't mind if it like, hey, that's a good number for me. I'll keep it there. I don't want to be that popular. You'd be surprised how many interesting folks show up coming out of the woodwork the more popular you get. So like 63 at the top, I'm down. 8, 7, 10, 20, I'm fine. This I think it's the introvert side there. I'm like, I don't mind if it's that many people. I wouldn't want like 600K people watch. Oh my god, I'd be like, don't look stupid. Good luck. But it's actually not too bad because I have I have two guest speakers that are not out of my choice doing more talking than me. But yeah, thanks though. I appreciate that. Yeah, there's a lot of people that some people I watch their live streams on a whim just to see how it goes and they have like 100K, 600 people, like even 500. I was like, that's a lot of people. 1.3K, a whole buttload of people and news reports, obviously news reports, but yeah. I think it's because I don't what makes me popular on my channel is not my drawing, it's the Korean War shorts and the stuff related to Journey to the West, not so much Black Myth Wukong. But yeah, I think unless I'm talking about those two specifically, I'm not going to get any traction. So I'm just while that is me being realistic, that is me being realistic, unfortunately. Ugh, goodness gracious. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. Wake up. I mean, the other option for me to see how much I'll actually get is to make another account just only my art stuff. But I tried that. I tried that like 2 years ago, where I only did tutorials and a few show and tell of my crafts. No one gave a crap. Maybe like 3 or 4 people, and that's it. And then later on, I jump started it again with the Korean War shorts just to see what happens because I'm like, let's see what happens, and it garnered so much attention. But whenever I throw in my art, like only a few friends if they have time. I understand if they don't, but for the most part, that's not the reason my stuff's popular. Blah. But yep, that's how it is. I think the only other way is if I was consistent with the theme of the stuff being popular. Like if I drew war arts, I don't know. I just feel it's a bit sensitive. But they do exist. War art does exist. Like the propaganda posters. Oh, there's a bunch of those. I could do that. But I think I would probably upset a lot of people doing that. And while I do want to say what I want to say, there are some things you kind of have to approach with caution. I know we have like that. I can say what I want. It's free speech. Free speech also means consequences. And I also want to be respectful of, people who do some things I don't ever fathom myself doing, But at the same time, though, I'm like, well, I do my art stuff, and then if I do war shorts, that's fine too. It's kind of like an anything goes sort of account, plus art, basically. Now, I did get a request or so about doing the entire process of my drawing, but I get bored. And I tried. It bored me to tears, and it made me not want to do editing. That's why I do live streams, because it's so much easier. Only downside is, if you make a mistake, oh, there it is. It's out there. Too bad. Okay, so. And a lot of people don't like doing live streams, I noticed. Only if the audience, begs them to do it. And like, okay, fine, I'll do a live stream. And then they're super nice and stuff. Or um, the other thing I don't have is those moderators. I don't have those. But I don't have enough people to moderate enough. So I think I should be fine for now. So I'm not really actively wanting like a whole buttload of people coming here. So it's okay. So I can monitor what's going on and kick out some ragamuffins. I can do a lot more with thicker ink, but I'm just trying to figure out where things go first before I start bringing out the thicker shadows. Oh gosh, I'm a little off. It's okay. Okay, not really, but let's pretend it is.
That's all the blackberries from last year.
What blackberries from last year?
How many blackberries that we got last year?
I'm not gonna keep track of that.
Now my dad is making a blackberry wine now.
Oh yeah? Oh, thanks.
Next time.
Yeah, I have like a handful of. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Oh, thank you. That you actually look at the stuff. Not a lot of people do that. How do you mean forgot how? Though, I mean, you can be out of practice. I know that much. If you don't keep doing it, yeah, the longer duration you stop doing something, especially art, it's easy to forget. I know how that is. There was a few instances where I almost stopped drawing because I was so tired. I would draw for one of my jobs. It's not for art. It's just like I was a teacher. And then I would do a lot of visual aids and, cute things for little kids. And then I was just not liking it. And then it got to the point where I didn't want to draw anymore. I was like, no, screw that shit. So I ended up doing arts and crafts. And that kept me going forward to still do arts things, just not drawing. And I didn't even actually get into drawing again until maybe about 2018, around the time I actually joined Instagram. So if you're actually curious about what kinds of things I draw, just check the deli on. It's one word, just the and deli on. You're lucky I'm on live. Oh my gosh, this boy's testing me. Oh, thank you. I can't understand that, but thanks anyway. Let me see if I can do some shadow in here. Oh my goodness gracious, help me. But yeah, I think to draw, if you want to, that's the other thing. I don't want to force people to draw, like, draw or else. I think you have to make time for yourself to draw, and you can use anything like notebook, line notebook, sketchbook, whatever you have on hand. Printer paper. I used printer paper for years. Um, Pencil, paper, whatever works, use it. What did you put on me? I told you not to do that, okay? Sorry, my kid likes to be a little chicken nugget behind the camera, and he's really pushing his buttons tonight. Anyway, um, yeah, you all, if you really want to draw again, just you have to make time for yourself. Draw something, maybe something easy to get you started somewhere. Even sketching something until you make something you like. Look up references, or just find something simple to draw, and just go from there. Oh, really? Yeah, I know how that be. I used to be like that too. I usually, yeah, like from working or what is it? Working. You have a social life, you have a family. There's so much to do, and then by the time you sit down, oh, you got to go sleep. That's actually my life right now. Like um, but because this is the only thing I'm good at. I just keep making myself do it. Otherwise, I will get lazy, especially if I'm sick and I stop drawing or um, something happens that's important and I stop drawing. And then when I come back to it, it's a lot harder for me to jumpstart what I started again. It's, yeah, you have to, it's all down to you and your willpower to continue drawing. Because there are several instances I could have quit drawing. I hear people like, oh, I used to draw but I became a parent. I'm in that category now. But funny enough, my kid likes to draw, so it won't go away. But yeah, like, just take your time. No, I'm not rushing you to get back into drawing, but you have to make the effort, make the time to start doing something on a whim. Even doodles is fine, like round little shapes and circles and stuff. I used to do that in high school, but that was out of boredom. So you can do something based out of boredom. But yeah, I can only do so much suggestions. It's really down to you. No pressure at all. I actually mean it. But yeah, if you ever do any drawings, feel free to. Well, if you want, the other thing is, what will you do? Will you share it online or you just keep it to yourself? Hey, man, either or is fine. To be honest, but some people can be really harsh critics, and what really gets my goat is they don't even draw. It's one thing if they drew and they had some experience and constructive, useful criticism. I'm always down for that. But I tend to get that doesn't look right. You didn't use the right materials. You should do this. And then I go, okay, so how do you draw? Then they say, I don't draw. Then why are you here? I don't like that crap, okay? I would like help from people who actually know what they're talking about. That that is one of my pet peeves. But yeah, like what is it? Yeah, just draw whenever you can. Cute witch. Where? Here? I don't have a witch. It's supposed to be some guy with half of his upper torso and mouth missing. Oh yeah, yeah. I think that is, well, that's always been around since the beginning of time. They just find something to nitpick about anything. And who knows, maybe they're jealous, maybe they can't do what you do. That is also a possibility. We don't know. That's the thing about internet and being anonymous. You can say whatever the heck you want, get a bunch of clout, have people, you know, high-fiving you online, like whatever that means. But I'm like, whatever. Like, I don't have time for that, so that's why it's annoying. Me. How old do I sound like? I think I mentioned off and on, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to play that game. I don't know if I want to play that game and get offended, but hey, guess my age based on how I sound like. I don't know if I'll like the results, but go ahead. No. Good guess though. Okay, so the main parts are okay. No, I forgot this part. I wish, but no. Oh my god, that was long ago in a galaxy far away. I don't actually did I sound like this when I was 16? I can't remember that far back. I'm pretty sure I sound like a butthole back then. Not like this, but that is a good guess. I no, I don't want to be a teenager at this in this day and age. Ugh. God, they seem to be lacking. I am dead. I am a ghost. No, otherwise why am I here? 41. I wish I was joking. Not 14. I don't think, no, I did not sound like that. Yup. People think I'm joking when I say that. That'd be nice. Sometimes if someone younger than me tells me their age, I'm like, would you like to trade? And they're like, no. They never do. Okay. But anyway, yup. The 41. I hate it. But at least I'm honest about it. I know, I think, I don't know, there's like an ongoing trend. I don't know about now, but I remember like in the 80s and 90s, they would say, never ask a woman her age. I never understood that. But as I am of age, I kind of get it, but I'm like, they're going to find out anyway. Just tell them, sheesh. So I just say it. I think it also helps that I don't look my age. So and it looks like I'm messing with their head because I kind of do that sometimes out of fun, like a joke, not like really messed up weird stuff, but because I don't look like my age, that ongoing millennial trend. I don't know. I think people don't think. I think people think I'm lying when I say my age. It's kind of funny. I mean, yeah. I'm called sir. That's funny. Well, I was mistaken for a boy when I was 16, funny enough, but no, I'm not a man. Okay, I have this. That's not too bad. He's not supposed to be a vampire, but he has pointy ears. I didn't realize that, but he does have vampire esque qualities. It's just a joke. I just used username Delion. Hey, I only answer questions that I don't mind answering, okay? So it's fine. It's time to be calm because it's late. And I'm. Am I sleepy? Not really. Just Delion is fine, or Del is fine. Sorry, I'm looking at the veins on this guy's face. I'm like, oh, right, I gotta do these two. But I'm gonna paint. That's the other thing. Okay, so I don't have to. Bleh, I don't want to do that right now. Because if I paint on here, I'm gonna lose all the lines. I'd rather just do the details the very last. Oh my goodness gracious. No, I did that in high school, and then that's it. I'm not. I don't do that. I get bored easily, so I don't color my hair. Plus, I worry about hair damage and losing more hair. Like, no, that's okay. If you're brave enough to do it, by all means, just not my head. Okay, so what color? Do I have that blue? I think I could cram in some color since there's actual activity going on. We do stay up kind of late anyway. Where is my blue, dang it? Goodness gracious. No, wait, maybe other... Ah, I found you. I used to be. Almost. Oh, you're pretty close. It's 1:22 a.m. Yeah, I don't get this much traction in the daytime, funny enough. Only like they hang around for 5 seconds or less, and then they gone. They hang around maybe 5 minutes, then gone. It's kind of like that in the daytime. That's why I opted to try nighttime, which is a lot more busy for me. But it's not always a given that I'm going to be around here the same time because life. What is that? Sorry, I'm on my phone, not my PC when I'm doing this, so I might not be able to see all the things that. Oh my goodness! One of my pet peeves is coughing. I know you can't help it, but sometimes. Oh, where are you from? It'll be 10 a.m. Friday in. Wait, not now. Well, maybe I could get away with a watercolor look. Oh, cool. How is it over there in Berlin? I like hearing from other people from other countries. Only hearing from one place. I mean, yeah, it's all right. Or at least other states is fine. But yeah, I'm always curious about that stuff, despite the stereotypes of the U.S. Um, Ye old U.S. Yeah, still U.S. Nothing's. Well, it's all right. I don't know about recently, but it has its moments, just not recently. Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, cool. Good to know. Thanks. Oh, Italy's pretty neat. I haven't been there before. How's that like? They always talk about touristy areas, either from Italy, well, the European countries, not other places. And then I saw, oh, Nigeria. That's pretty neat. I'm always at odd people from other countries because I haven't been to. Well, I've been to a few, but not. Not enough. I should travel more, but you need money, right? Okay, let me add some yellow. Oh no, why is it trash? All of Italy or only certain parts of Italy? Is it? I hear mixed things. They keep mentioning certain areas of Canada have homeless, like here too, and some other, I don't know, their stuff's super expensive, but I don't know because Canada's ridiculously huge, probably larger than the U.S. I think. My brain's tired, but yeah, I hear mixed things because the media here is kind of stupid. You want to be informed, but then they tell you weird things that don't correlate with the actual place going on. Especially if they talk bad about other countries, you know. Nigeria. Well, I hear interesting things about Nigeria. But of course, they only talk about the bad things, not the good things. So it's hard to say. Though I do hear they have some pretty interesting cities in Africa, besides South Africa. Wait. Johannesburg in South Africa. I mean, that's what I mean. Sorry, it's 1 a.m. here, so I'm a little loopy. No, I need red. Oh, fart. Okay, maybe this is good. I heard recently about like the National Guard or some other going to several troublesome cities or some other in the U.S. Well, thankfully they haven't gone to this city, but I think there's one in one or two in California. I don't know about that. It's unclean. Well, I haven't heard of that before. That's kind of funny. I've heard of brother from another mother, but not mother from another mother. Okay, so I need to put black on the background. So it's sort of coming together. But he's not a vampire, he's just a mutant. Sorry, I'm multitasking a little bit. So I need peach. Okay. Oh, right. Well, I only have one kid. I don't need another one. Let's see. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It's just on a card, so it looks bigger on here, but in reality, like, here's my big fat hand. No, it's not fat, I'm messing. So, see, that's how tiny this stuff is. And as much as I would be like those people, like, oh, comment, like, and subscribe. Yeah, I assume you all know what to do, so I don't always say that. Like, if you want to, that's fine. If not, I'm not crying. I'm just kidding. Okay. So it's a little bit messy, but then if I add a few more layers, I should be able to cover it up enough. But yeah, thanks for hanging around here, even though I was a little bit, I don't know about cross, but hmm, I do come off as a little bit aggressive with the tone of my voice, but that's just because I live somewhere where you're kind of aggressive. I'm nice. Most times, anyway. Oh, right, I forgot to. Oh, why does it look like doo doo? Yeah, the downside about painting is a lot of the detail will come off, but I have to draw it in again. Um, I was hoping this could be smaller. The other option is I can paint the card, another card on top, like a puzzle, which I have been doing, but I don't have it on me right now. Like I'd put, but then I don't have anything up here, so it's kind of stupid. So never mind. Do I have an example of that? I did show the example before, but I don't know if I have it in here. Oh my goodness. I don't have it on me right now. I'm so disorganized. Okay. Ah! I don't have it. What the? I might have taken it out. I don't have a puzzle on me right now. Do I have one here? Oh no, this is my new deck. I don't think I... Oh no, I have a puzzle. I don't get a lot of compliments, but I'll accept it. Thank you. I don't know about which. I don't want to dabble in that stuff. But yeah, so sometimes if I want to make a bigger image, I will... Oh my goodness gracious. I will put two cards together. Let me see, like this. And I don't know why I almost read Diddy. Sorry, I misread. But oh my goodness gracious. I think I need to turn this on and then so I'm not kicked out. So Soviet bear. Is he? I'm pretty sure it's a mascot from Japan. But yeah, if I want to make slightly bigger images, I will just put the cards together and just make slightly bigger images. I think the maximum is 4 that I've done. I could do a lot more, but I'm like, I don't see images big enough to do it. Plus, I end up just making it on a larger canvas painting anyway. So I think the maximum right now is 4. I can do 6, 8, 10, but right now I'm okay. This is enough. Japan versus so. Oh, I don't want to touch that mess. They can duke it out on their own time, not my time. But yeah, I can sometimes do like puzzle cards if I want to rush the process, finish my cards faster. And it does take so much time out a lot faster for me, so I'm not just doing one card, one card, one card, one card.
I also took that kind of point, but I took that, took
Yeah,
I
like
took a
this
point
stuff, this stuff.
in Minecraft. In Minecraft, I took a boat.
Yeah, I could do different things because I like to practice different things every so often, and sometimes animals, though the whiskers are ugly, but I just wanted the face. The face is the important part. Some parts get chipped off, but it's gonna happen. I can go over there, but I can also, eh. I can do things, but yeah, let me. Am I black or white? I am neither. I am neither of those things. I just sound American. That's all I can say. Okay, so.
I don't like the China weather because it burns.
Oh no, this is not. Should I use black paint?
And then we took extra.
Oh, 136 is a little long for me, but I think the maximum I've been on live stream is 3 hours, but that's only because my friend was here. But that was on Instagram before they kicked us all normal people out. Okay, I had black paint and I misplaced it because I lost. Oh, right here. Oh my god, did I put it on my stuff? I'll be so pissed off. No, okay, good. I don't know. I think it's just some memes or something. They have some, silly cat memes, and they have them looking kind of funky. So, okay. Oh yeah. Give me a sec. I'll actually write it down. Yeah, I have a lot more arts there than on YouTube because YouTube has a lot more rules. And while I don't mind rules, I can't put as much interest music I like on YouTube unless it's the weird cornball stuff I don't like. So I tend to go on Instagram more. But the growth there, like you see the subscribers on my Instagram versus YouTube, it's like night and day. It's pretty bad. And they don't really promote me there on Insta anyway. Let me write it down. Give me a second. I have to write neat too.
I built an entire 3 wagon poultry. And I built the
Okay, so Insta is this.
Why he got the name
My
instead of,
my ghetto plug. It's okay.
and I just said, what's your name?
Oh my goodness gracious. Well, I'll put it.
But
Oh my god. It's a little disorganized now. Let me put it to this. Can I put on here, please? There you go. While I should work on like those little features on, when they do editing and they show like your social media plugs and stuff. I kind of miss stupid stuff like this where you just write it down on paper and just throw it out there and like, oh yeah, and make sure you write correctly. Robert, oh, probably I need references because I can't remember, but I know what you're talking about. I guess. But yeah, let me write it down. But that's if I remember. The only thing, I do a few free requests, but then there was someone a while ago just asking for requests, doesn't even say thank you. And then when I didn't want to draw what she or he, I don't know, but they wanted me to draw. And then I wanted to draw a Cheshire cat. They were like, "You're a bad artist. I don't like cats." Like, what the fuck? That's a you problem, not a me problem. I draw what I want. And if I feel like drawing what you requested. And they already got more than one request. So I was like, you're done. You need to sit down. But then they wanted to call me a bad artist. That was only a one time thing, though. It's super rare, but it kind of stands out because it never happened to me. But at the same time, I'm like, well, I just take it as a lesson. I They don't have a ban option for me. I just have timeouts. I'm not sure if that is a thing. It's kind of funny. Hey, I'm old, but not that old. It's too late to be offended, but I get what you mean. What is their equivalent of? I think their equivalent of social media back then was the newspaper. Do people even read newspapers anymore? I don't think so. Oh gosh, I don't have. Do I have a smaller paintbrush? No, I do, but I don't have right now. This will have to do. Though I do miss sometimes not having social media, especially when people air out their dirty ass laundry. It's hella gross. It's like we didn't need to hear that. We don't need to see that. Whiskey. Oh, I don't really drink that much. I am lucky enough to drink once or twice a year. I am very boring, but it keeps me out of trouble. Wait, what color is that again? Sorry, I need to see the reference again. Oh, kind of looks like cream soda. I don't have cream soda. Wait, no, that's not that one. Do I have? Oh my gosh. Well, I assume you have a favorite whiskey because I do not, unfortunately. So if you hear behind me the background noise, that is why, one of the main reasons why I talk loud. That's what I have to compete with. Oh, okay. That's not bad. I need to wrap things up. But I slept a lot these past 2 days, so I'm a little bit wired. Okay, so sometimes I use white to hide my pencils. You can use the eraser, but from what I've used for on the cards, it's not very good. It'll smear around a lot, and it's kind of ugly, so I just hide everything in paint. Oh, is someone embarrassed? I'm not sure if that's the embarrassed icon. So yeah, I try to mask all of the, because everyone does what is not Photoshop. Well, also Photoshop, but like I think it's Procreate and some other fancy schmancy digital arts. And yeah, I have Procreate myself, but after a week or two, I went back to this. This is more fun for me. I can do digital art, but it takes me longer because I'm not as interested in digital art as I used to. Plus, everyone's doing it. They're better than me than that. What? That doesn't make sense, and I don't want to be that old yet. Like, let's slow down time a bit more, please. I don't want to get any older right now. Slow down time, please. Plus, I don't know how long I can maintain whatever I have going on. Maybe today or tomorrow I look like this, and then the next week, I look gross. I don't know. I don't want to know. I just want to enjoy while I look okay. Okay, I'm wrapping things. It's not. It's still kind of messy, but I can. It's not totally accurate, but because I'm kind of rushing. But I do like the rushed look sometimes, like it's sketchy. I think it's more human looking, especially nowadays where everyone has digital art and AI art. I don't know if you ever heard of people holding art galleries and it's AI art. Main job. Well, I have to take care of my kids, so there's that. and I get crap for it. But I just turn the blind eye and just carry on with my life because I don't know most of the people who do say such weird things and just get on with it. But people always have something to say. But I also want my kid to not be messed up. That's all. I try not to be. Especially nowadays, you see how kids turn out. Oh my god. And then when they see kids mess up, like, oh, I don't want that responsibility. No children for me. I'm child free. I'm like, okay. And then it's like, I don't mind people. I understand why you don't want to have kids. Hello, look at the economy. But my god, when people have to rub in your face why they have, like, it's so amazing to have no kids. I don't know. That's a bit much. Like, you don't have to televise that all the time, you know. You can just live your life like that and not have to advertise it all the freaking time. Like, we get it. Have fun. Go away. But then I'm just glad I only have one. There's people who have. I'm surprised people still have 4, 5, 6 kids. I'm like, how can you do that? That's too much. One is enough for me, to be honest. Oh, okay. Wait, are you teaching somewhere? Oh yeah, but well, we were kids ourselves at one point, right? So we can't always be like we came out of our mom a middle-aged person. That'd be horrible. She'd be split in half. But yeah, we were little brats too. So I accept that. So I can understand where some of the kids come from. But having to figure them out when they don't know how to talk yet, that is a challenge. But it's not forever. Unless it is, and then you gotta see a specialist. But other than that, for the most part, it's not forever for them to be like that. They're only 2 years old. 2 years old for a year. They're only 5 years old for a year. So I think why people get freaked out about children because they're so focused on the babies and the certain stages, but it goes away so fast before you know it. Yeah, they're kind of cooked. But yeah, that's really also down to the parents, and some of these parents should not be parents. Oh my god, the stories I hear, woo, I can't even finish it. Maybe if I had no kids, no kid, I can watch those kinds of documentaries. But my god, they get so dark so fast. I can't watch that stuff no more. Like I'll watch like even the title, I'll see it. Oh, not interested. Skip it. I don't want to look at it. It's hella messed up. Cowboy. No, he wasn't a cowboy. Oh gosh, it's hella off. Not a cowboy for sure. My great grandfather was a colonel, just not in this country. Nah, great grandfather. Oh, okay, so there's a lot better here. That's good. Okay, not totally there, but I'm gonna try to wrap it up soon. Well, that's not too bad. Okay, I need. Oh gosh, I have to use black to fart. Sorry, I mumble when I do paintings, because I have to figure out how things go together and to make sure they make sense. Sorry, I'm also off camera, so it's like this right now. Maybe I can actually finish this before I get out on here. Well, I know, but I've heard kids where he's at. I think he's saying shield though.
calling calls.
And also his only swear word is Big Mac. I'll accept that. You ever been called a Big Mac? He called me that the other day. No, actually yesterday. Excuse me. But yeah, he called me a Big Mac. I was like, what do you call me, you little chicken nugget?
Now those will put him in prison for 10,000 days. 10,000 years.
I don't know what they're watching.
Hey, y'all put it in a cage. Y'all put it in a cage for trespassing at us. For dangerous
Okay,
behavior.
so I can
Because
do brief shading here, a little
now
bit
we're gonna
more
put you in the death.
detail.
Trespass.
Oh no, I gotta fix the skin tone still too.
Now, exactly what you did to us. You just hurt us with
Yeah.
emotional
I think she got it from a video of some old guy calling someone a Big Mac. And it's stuck. He's been calling everyone and anything a Big Mac. He calls us Big Mac. And I was like, it could be worse. But I let it slide. But then if he starts getting a bit aggressive with the Big Mac emphasis of the syllable, then I know he's trying to say something else. So I have to put my foot down. For now, I give him a few passes depending on my mood and how he talks at me. So, yeah. Always having to gauge this situation. Skinny Pete, who's that? Okay, so I think I gotta wrap things up in a few minutes. It is almost 2 a.m. where I'm at. Oh, I forgot his eyeball. Okay, his eyeball is yellow. Oh, it is kind of yellow. Okay, okay. Yeah, I think a reel he was watching. No, no, reel. A YouTube short he was watching, and this old guy was calling someone a Big Mac. It does sound kind of funny, so sometimes I might even use it. I was like, I'll borrow that insult, thank you. Because saying the classic bad words, it does get stale after a while. I watched some, but I didn't finish it. Though wait. Oh no, is it a little bit here? Sorry, I'm also doing this, trying to wrap things up before the 2 a.m. I watched some, but for whatever reason, I stopped watching it. But I know it's a good show. Okay, yellow eyeball. But I have to fix that little power effect. It's a little bit rusty here, but I have to do it off camera. That is the general gist of it. Oh, it does need yellow too. Oh my gosh. See, I have to keep thinking all the time. Oh, okay. Well, they do have their perks sometimes, but recently they've been a little bit questionable. Uh-oh, we gotta go soon. So what did I do today? I hung around here. I shown proof that I can't draw simple things. Chicken balls. Okay. All right, so I got this and this. I'm gonna fix this. This is, yeah, the same person. I did these two. It's pretty bad. This is okay. This has hope, but the other one, mm. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't like hearing coughing. Anyway, I gotta go now, guys. I gotta brush my teeth and go to bed. But thanks for having me. Yeah, if you want to check out more art on my Instagram, it's this over here at the Delion. It's one word, basically. And Oh, this is Chamber from Generation X, a Marvel comic book, and this is one of those Shy Guys, but I changed the colors a little bit. So yeah, I gotta go now before you start yammering on. So thank you so much for watching and hanging around and chatting with me. I really appreciate it. Sorry if I sound a bit aggressive. That's just I sound like this now. I apologize. But thank you for sticking around and stick around. I mean, stay tuned for next week and maybe Friday night, Saturday morning. Okay, take care now. Bye bye.
Wesley, stop it right now.